$500. Ross, I have learned how to cook rice 42 different ways just to save a few bucks. You know, you said yourself that our cash flow is down to a pathetic trickle.
Well, you certainly don't have to remind me of that.
Well, believe me, I'm not the voice of fiscal responsibility usually, but you see this? This bracelet? This incredibly beautiful diamond bracelet that you gave me, which I love, we can't afford it.
Honey, it was Valentine's Day, and business is picking up a little bit. So what's the big problem here, huh? Dinah is my daughter, and I have spent zero time with a girl over the years, so I just gave her a little walking around money.
Walking around money? The girl ought to be named Miss Taxi Cab. The farther she ever walks us across the room to light another cigarette.
Okay, if you came here to file complaints, I have one myself.
What have I done?
Why didn't you tell me that my innocent little girl was out most of the night with your father the first night that she was in town? In fact, Dinah told me that you knew about it before it appeared in the gossip column.
Because I didn't want to upset you, Ross. I've been keeping my mouth shut about a lot of things lately because of that. Fine. You want the unadulterated truth? No more cover-up. Okay, here goes. Dinah's gonna take that $500 and blow it. It'll be gone 2 days max.
Oh, come on. I know that she ran up an exorbitant taxi cab fare, but she was excited to be home. Innocent mistake.
Oh, you don't even see it. It's right in front of your face. Oh, great. So what does that make me? The overbearing, stingy stepmama? I refuse to play the part, Ross. You know what I'm gonna do? Gonna go to the bank, take out a loan, just in case Dinah needs some cab fare. Back to France.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. I brought the flowers to apologize.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
Secondhand, you know what? I think I'll take it back. We need the cash. Dinah's the only one in this family with any money.
Blake! Dolores, don't roll your eyes at me.
Sorry.
You'll be back, Holly. You'll be back.
What are you doing?
Holly! Good grief, you are one flighty, neurotic, indecisive, selfish creature. That's true, you know. You're absolutely right. I am so glad you came over this morning. You made me realize
All right, what are you
something.
doing?
It doesn't matter what anybody else cares or what anybody else wants. It's what I want. It's what I decide.
Well, where do you think you're going?
To find Fletcher.
Actually, it's a little tweaky. It feels like it could go out any minute.
There?
Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, you got it, honey. Oh, that's it. Ooh, that's good.
I'm sorry. Forgive me for keeping you waiting.
Yeah.
Good, you're making yourselves comfortable. So, what can I do for you?
We want a divorce. The whole idea is to get this over as quickly as possible. I mean, if we had the money, we'd fly down to the Dominican Republic.
Or any place else that would give us a quick divorce.
But we can't afford it, so, I mean, we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Okay. If that's really what you want, all I need are a few details, the primary one being, which of you is suing the other?
So, you mean one of us has to accuse the other one of doing something wrong?
Well, one party has to sue the other for there to be a divorce. It's archaic, but that's the way it is.
I don't know. You want to sue me, or should it be the other way around?
Oh, well, I guess since it's my idea to get this thing started this time, that maybe I ought to sue you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
great.
sir. Okay. What are the grounds?
Oh, grounds?
Grounds. Someone must have done something wrong here. I mean, the three most common charges are adultery, abandonment, and cruelty.
Which would you like?
None. Well, Buzz might have done some hurtful things to me, but he was never really cruel, and I know I hurt him too, so it wouldn't be fair for him to take the whole blame.
Yeah, Nadine, calm down. These are just formalities. It's not as if anybody's going to arrest him.
Well, I just don't want it written down anywhere that Buzz was cruel to me.
Can you believe her? I mean, here you are, getting a divorce, and she's sticking up for me. God, is she something else?
Yeah, she is. Okay, we got 2 left. Pick one.
Oh. Well, I guess we could pick adultery because that probably comes closest to the truth.
All right, adultery.
No, honey, no, look, it's a technicality, but, yeah, you're thinking of Jenna, and after we got remarried in the summer, I just never, not once. With Jenna, I mean.
Not once?
Sorry.
Oh, Buzz, that is so sweet. Oh, Wait a minute.
What?
You did abandon me in that lousy motel room at the Potato Pancake Festival. Does that count?
I would say the Potato Pancake Festival counts, yes. Now we're getting somewhere. You see, Nadine is suing her husband, Buzz, for divorce on grounds of abandonment.
I don't really blame you for abandoning me, Buzz. Do you understand?
I know, it's just a formality.
Okay.
Right?
All righty. Next order of business is children. There are none of minor age, correct?
Of minor age? No.
No. Okay.
No.
Which brings us to property. Now, this is where divorces can oftentimes become a little sticky. Best thing to do is get everything out in the open, so let's do that right now. How do you want to divide your joint property?
We don't have any property. I mean, you know, Frank owns the diner, and nothing else would be, you know, I mean, we're not rich.
No,
we're not
rich.
Not rich.
No?
But we must own something in common.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Let me think about it. Just give me a second.
Nadine, you just take your time, and it helps if you write a few things down.
Okay.
Ross, about money, how much is this deal going to cost?
Well, I'll keep your expenses to a minimum.
I mean, it's by the hour, right? That's how it breaks down. How do you charge?
Yeah, I charge by the hour.
I saw your ad on TV.
You and a lot of other people.
I mean, I saw your ad on TV.
It's got broken handles.
You and a lot... Oh, you mean...
You said that if I brought the fact that you had the ad and mentioned it, that it would be 20% off. You know?
Okay, Buzz, you've got 20% off.
Thanks.
I can't believe that's all there is.
What?
Well, everything we own is either cheap or broken. Can that be right? After everything that we've been through together all those years, all we have to show for it is a set of matching luggage with broken handles?
Oh, man, I wasn't the world's greatest provider, was I?
Oh, no, Buzz, don't say that. Don't say that.
No.
No, you were wonderful. You were always trying. And I don't know, I just thought there'd be more somehow.
Nadine, Buzz, you know something? I have enough here to get started on the paperwork, so that's what I'll do if, indeed, you want to go through with this divorce.
Yes, drop the papers.
All right. Be right back. Dolores, you want to start typing this up, please?
Well, let's get home.
Yeah, the kids will be wondering where we are. Buzz, we are doing the right thing, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. We are.
Hi, Buzz Delaney. Hi, welcome home. How was the trip?
Well,
All right. There, I got the papers ready for your signature.
That's fast.
No kids, no property, no problem. Just sign by the X's. I'll take care of the rest.
I'll be back.
I know what all of you are going through. Divorce is difficult. Always is. Even a good marriage is tough. Which reminds me, I gotta call Blake. Excuse me a moment.
sorry to have kept you waiting, especially knowing how much you charge per hour, even less than 20%.
You didn't sign the papers.
No. Give us till tomorrow.
Oh. Hello.
Grandpa?
Oh, Dinah. Oh, good to hear from you. Now, when are we going to see you? You know, your mother's...
Eager for a visit from her dearest and only daughter.
Well, to tell you the truth, I was hoping I could see you alone. Could we meet for breakfast at the Springfield Inn?
Daddy, tell her to come here for breakfast. Go on, tell her.
Turn that thing off!
Satisfied?
Thank you. You don't have to swear, you know.
I wasn't. I was simply describing events in a colorful way.
Oh, really? I thought we were still having a fight over what I said about Dinah yesterday.
I'm not fighting.
You know, it's so unnecessary, Ross. If you would just look at how obstinate you're being, how blinded by guilt you are.
What guilt? And would you do me a favor and lower your voice?
Okay, fine. Is this low enough?
Yes.
Great. So shall we talk about Dinah?
No, we shall not. There's not a problem with Dinah, and I thank you very much to stop mentioning her name.
Can we talk about this calmly and rationally, like the adults we think we are?
Mm-hmm.
I understand the motive behind the money. I don't think we can afford it, but I don't think it's going to sink the ship either.
It's good to hear.
And the secondhand cigarette smoke, which is seeping into every single inch of this house and which smells worse than camel dung, will eventually go away, I hope. I can even forgive Dinah for denting the fender of my new car. I will overlook the late hours and the sloppiness and the dirty clothes all over the floor. I'll overlook everything, Ross, if you will please just acknowledge that your dear daughter is a little bit less than perfect.
She dented the fender?
Glory be, the man heard me.
Oh, now, come on, honey. I know that this has not been easy for you, all right? And I appreciate you putting up with Dinah. I do.
Well, she's your daughter.
Well, she's not going to be here that much longer. I'm in school in France. Has to start up again in, what, a week at the most? But in the meantime, she is here, and I'm with her, and we're sharing things together. And in a small way, perhaps making up for those years that are forever lost. And if we can do that, all the irritation, the money, the displacement and everything, it's going to be worthwhile. It's just that my heart tells me I need a chance to do this. And I'll even throw in a fender repair.
You will? Will you ask Dinah to pick up after herself, please? Oh.
Can we make up?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let's make up right now.
Oh, Ross.
No, I'll get rid of whoever it is. Ross Marler. Yeah, Buzz. You want me to do what? All right, I'll be right over. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, sorry, delay game due to divorce action over there.
No.
Oh, honey, you know as well as I do. Well, sweet anticipation makes the making up game a lot better, doesn't it?
It's perfect.
Isn't it? I splurged when I went back to work again.
Well, you don't mind if I borrow it today, do you?
You want to wear this?
Mais oui. Oh, you should see my things. I mean, not that I brought that many, but they're so wrinkled. And I don't have anything sedate enough to wear to a business meeting.
A business meeting?
Family stuff. The other side of the family, the Chamberlains.
Oh, really? Well, you know, they would love to see you, I'm sure. I bet they're a little put out by our side of the family monopolizing you like we have.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, wouldn't it be nice to see them? I mean, you can't have much time left from your school break, right?
There's enough.
Good morning, Princess.
Hi, Daddy.
Sorry to interrupt the girl talk here, but I gotta go and get dressed, all right?
This is so good.
What?
being here. You two. You know, it all just makes me so happy. I'd forgotten so much, you know? What you look like in the morning, what aftershave you use, that twinkle in your eye when you smile. And sometimes I'd be walking through the Louvre and I'd see the sculpture by Rodin and I'd wonder who you'd fallen in love with. Blake is so beautiful, Daddy. The two of you mean so much to me. Sorry.
She's an angel.
What'd I tell you, honey? This is really gonna work out. Oh, now we're gonna hear from Ross.
Well.
Marlon.
This wasn't covered in law school.
Well, it's no lie. Just read it.
Dear friends and family, we're gathered here today to celebrate Nadine and Buzz, to celebrate love. No matter how far they travel, no matter how great the distance between them in the future, they've created a place in each other's hearts, a place that will never be forgotten or lost as long as memory lasts and love continues to grow.
Look, I promise to be there for you anytime when you need somebody to talk to, when you need a back rub, you know, it's a hot tip you need. I'll be there.
And Buzz, I promise to be there for you. With $20? With a home-cooked meal or with a cheer whenever you're in the dumps.
Okay, and I promise to not to scrutinize your dates too much and lie to them about what movies you like and what music you like, and, you know.
And I promise never to bother you again with any of my psychic vibrations and feelings and stuff and all that. Except to hate you. And,
Oh, that's okay. Let's hear from somebody else. Frank?
No.
Frank, come on.
Oh, boy, okay.
Frank, come on.
Alrighty, well, I actually grew up, thinking Mom and Dad would never be together. I guess I had to get used to it. I never liked it, but, there you have it. Anyway, Mom came back into town, and we had a tough time there for a while, and then we worked things out, and things have been better than ever, and then a miracle happened. My dad came back. Then it was like all my childhood prayers and dreams were answered. See, this is why this is kind of hard for me right now, because it's like letting go of that dream. But anyway, I really got used to having family around, so I sort of convinced myself that, well, everybody needed to stay together to be a family. And then a lot's happened, I know. I almost lost my wife and my child more than once. But you know what it did? It taught me more than anything how important family really is and how much it really means to me. So, Mom and Dad, if you two have really talked this thing over, and it's what you really want, then I want your wishes. And I guess all there's left to say is happy divorce.
Hey, Dick.
Bonjour. Je suis... Do you speak English? Oh, great. I just wanted to know when classes start up again. Oh, well, that has to be a mistake. Already started? Okay. This is Mrs. Ross Marler. My stepdaughter, Dinah Marler, she is enrolled at your university. Could I please speak to her faculty advisor? Oh, yes, no problem. I'll wait. Maybe I said this wrong, Monsieur Dubuis. Dinah Marler. Yes, she's enrolled in your art history department. Yes, art history. Oh, could you check? Thanks. Are you sure? Dinah Marler hasn't been a student there for 2 years? No. Thank you. That's You've been very kind. Thank you. No, there must be some mistake. Dinah Marlar. She's enrolled in your art history department.
Are you certain?
Yes, art history. Please check.
I am sorry, Mrs. Marlar, but your stepdaughter, Dinah, has not been attending classes at the university in Paris in 2 years.
Are you sure? Dinah Marlar has not been attending classes for 2 years?
Mais oui, and she still owes us 800 francs. So if you would kindly forward...
Thank you very much. You've been very kind. She lied to her father. What else are you hiding, Dinah? What secrets are you trying to keep from Daddy?
Honey, those fur-lined, waterproof boots I loaned you last year.
What?
Where are they? I need them now.
Come on, man. Hurry up. Come on in. Don't let any cold air in. There's a lamp in here someplace.
You made me cut class for this.
This place is gonna warm up as soon as I get this baby going. And believe you me, pal, good fishing can work up a good sweat.
We're supposed to catch fish through that. No way.
Hey, going fishing isn't just about catching fish.
Then what are we doing out here?
Well, we're here to think, to bond, to spend time together.
Yeah, then how come this feels more like running away?
Since when is it running away when a father wants to spend quality time with his son? There's walleyes down there, boy.
Daddy, you hate fish. I hate fish.
Well, doesn't mean we can't catch a few.
Do you think I'm so lame I can't catch what's going on with you?
What have you caught?
Well, for starters, the media awards.
Yeah, so? I mean, I've won a media award, and my whole team won one.
Yeah, I know, but instead of coming home with it, you came home with a box full of stuff from the office.
So?
You quit, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I quit, but doesn't mean we're gonna go hungry.
Yeah, but why would you quit? Did you get a better offer?
Well, no, I mean, not yet. I mean, there's plenty of good offers out there, though.
Yeah, but you love your job. Why would you leave?
Come on, will you listen to yourself? You're asking as many questions as your old man here. It's just because, well, change is good for a guy. I mean, you're getting a rut.
Was it because of her?
Who?
That woman I always hear you and Nick talking about.
Harris?
Sometimes. I can't help it.
Yeah. Yeah, women. Son, I think it's time you and I had a little chat about women.
Mom, you're acting like you're taking an expedition to the North Pole, and you're telling me not to ask you any questions?
I don't have any answers. But, honey, it's nothing for you to worry about.
Oh, please tell me this doesn't have to do with Fletcher. You're not giving up on Dad and going to Fletcher, are you?
Honey, you've got to stop hoping your father and I are going to be together.
Mom.
We tried it. It didn't work.
Oh, great. Fine. Fabulous. Go skip over to Fletcher. I don't care. Have fun. Go skiing, go sledding, do whatever you're going to do with Fletcher.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great, Mom. Everything's fine. My mother's leaving my father. I'm living with some little liar who's turning Ross into Jell-O. The whole thing's just making me crazy.
You mean Dinah?
Yes, Dinah. But what you do care? Go, take the boots, take the knapsack, take anything you want. I don't care. Go. Got some investigating to do myself.
If you don't mind, I'm going to borrow a couple of these sweaters, too.
Why don't you take some of Dinah's things? She's got enough for 3 people.
What are you doing?
Look at this. Look at this. Take anything you want, Mom. Oh my gosh. She certainly did. She runs around in $600 silk scarves. Mike, look, she's hoarding. Airplane, gin, vodka bottles. This is unbelievable. Oh, what is this? Airline ticket. And the return date is open. Oh, I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
That means she's going back.
Mm-hmm, but when? And after she gets what?
Honey, why are you going through her things?
Because she is a liar and a cheat and a phony. This woman, she runs around, she dresses like Aga Khan's mistress, and then she manages to weasel $500, which we can barely afford, out of her adoring father's, my trusting husband's wallet. That is why I'm going through her luggage, Mom. She's up to something, and I'm gonna find out what it is. I mean, I certainly can't make any sense out of your life, so I'm gonna try to make some sense out of my own.
Well, good luck.
Oh, Mom, you're not gonna go through with this, are you? You're gonna throw yourself in front of Fletcher Reed?
I've got to talk to him. If I can find him. It's a big lake. And if I do find him, I don't know if he'll speak to me. You won't understand.
You're right, I don't.
All right. Bye, honey.
Ollie, how you doing? Ollie, what's the rush? Honey, I'm home. Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Hi.
What's the matter with you? You been exercising?
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
Well, good girl. Catch your breath. Tell me all about it.
Oh, Ross, you're just not gonna believe it when I tell you.
Yeah, I bet. What happened to this place? It looks like it exploded.
Hurricane Dinah happened. I stopped cleaning up after her, Ross, so this is what you got.
Oh, well, then you deserve these more than ever. They're peace roses, honey. Make up for the daisies of yesterday.
What for?
For you. Because that's the most important thing in my life. You and our marriage.
Really? Really? I mean, am I really the most important part of your life?
Does that answer your question?
Almost.
Okay. Convinced?
Convinced.
And one extra. For being so terrific about Dinah. And I know that's not easy.
Who?
Dinah and her messes.
Dinah who?
You've been such a good sport, honey, about Dinah moving in with us. I just haven't told you enough how much I appreciate you dealing with this particular challenge, let's say, in our relationship.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And before you know it, she's going to be back in school in France, and Ross and Blake are going to be alone again. What's the matter? Something wrong?
No. No, nothing's wrong.
Oh, good.
You see, son, women, they're like fish. Well, I mean, not all women, of course, but some of them, yeah, they're like fish. You know, and instead of staying down there in their nice, safe homes, those little nooks and crannies down at the bottom of the lake, well, when you jiggle a nice piece of juice of bait right in front of their face, some of these fish, you know, they just come out of those nooks and crannies and they start sniffing after that bait. Even when they know that that kind of bait is bad for them, even when they've been hooked on that kind of bait before, some of these fish, like some women, they just can't help themselves. And so they go after that bait and they get hooked all over again. And I want you at all costs to avoid that kind of fish, women.
Dad, you don't have to talk to me in riddles anymore.
I'm not. I'm talking facts. I'm talking reality.
Well, what does this have to do with the woman you're running away from?
Are you sure you're 14?
15.
See, that's what I mean. You're growing up too fast.
Well, then, give it to me straight, Dad, like a man.
Okay, you're right. You deserved it. Okay, B. Like a man. All right. I got involved with a woman who is going to end up hurting herself again. You see, she's going back to another man who's like poison to her. And this other guy is a guy that she just hasn't been able to ever get out of her system.
Like those fish you were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's no way, see, I'm going to get in the middle of that. There's no way I'm going to allow her to hurt me in the process.
So that's why we're here?
Yeah. Well, that and all this quality time with my boy.
Hey,
All right, okay. All right, now keep the tip of the rod up, all right? Now steady pressure. Now let it run a little bit if you have to, okay? Just
What about here? Right there.
You can't get there from here.
My friend is up here someplace. I gotta find him.
Nobody comes up this time of the year unless they got a few screws loose.
Yeah, well, that fits his description. What about, how long is it gonna take me to get to the lake then?
By the look of you and what you're driving, maybe next spring.
Oh, Ross, these flowers are just so beautiful. You're so thoughtful. What did you do, Ross? Why are you doing that?
I'm just cleaning up a little bit. I mean, how many chances have I had to clean up for my little girl, huh? 0. That's so many. Why? What's wrong?
This. What you just did. What I have done every single day since Dinah has come here. Ross, if we keep picking up after her, she's never going to learn how to do this herself. She's not a little girl, Ross. She's an adult. And we're talking about her like she's a child.
Honey, I'm thinking you're making a bit much out of some clothes being... Honey, what are you doing?
No. What I'm not doing. What you are not doing. What we are not doing ever again. We're never picking up after this girl again.
What the hell is the matter with you? What are you talking about?
I wasn't gonna tell you about this, Ross. I really don't want to hurt you, but I have a feeling if you find out later,
what
it's
the...
gonna be much...
Daddy! Oh, Daddy, I'm so glad you're home.
Hi, honey. Hi.
Oh, Daddy, you are so wise. You were right. You know, I did what you told me I should do. I went to see Vanessa, and it was wonderful. We talked, and we were really honest with one another, and oh, I just feel so much better now. Thank you.
Good. I'm pleased, I guess, for you and your mother.
I just took your advice.
I am a little selfish about this, you know. I hope you're not going to forget your old dad just because you've made up with your mother.
Oh, of course not. You can't get rid of me that easily.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Let's have a fish off.
Beginner's luck. Since I thought you hated fish.
I changed my mind.
Yeah. Where'd you get those socks?
Out of the drawer.
Whose drawer?
Mine. Grandma started sent them to me for Christmas. She sends me socks every Christmas.
Well, a guy needs socks.
Not every Christmas. Where'd you learn how to fish?
I didn't. It's just like you, it came naturally.
Too bad the fish aren't coming the same way.
Big shot.
Hey, I got one to your nothing.
Hey, I'm just getting warmed up over here.
Yeah, it's hot in here. I'm hot.
Stick with me, kid. What did I tell you?
What choice do I have?
This is the life, isn't it, huh? Isn't this great around here?
Is that someone knocking or a very large fish?
It's the wind. Nobody's crazy enough to come up here but us.
Somebody's out there. But, hey, I got something.
All right. Reel it in there. Keep your point. Yes, can I help you? What the hell are you doing?